Hello and welcome to Matslam13 live.
Hello, Slammers.
We've got pressing that. Who's that? End stream. Alright, on wrong. That's right, we're just trying a different microphone out tonight. Yeah, welcome then. We are going to be going through. We're going through.
The SUMMERSLAM and NXT predictions.
Here we are indeed. Yeah, we're going through our predictions then for tonight's event, SummerSlam, on a Saturday, which is the first time in history, I believe, and also NXT 36, which is tomorrow. And if you want to chuck in any comments about anything else wrestling related to the weekend, obviously it's just a little thing of CM Punk arriving last night. If anybody saw that, then chuck a comment down below.
If you have anything relating also to Monday's video as well.
No, we don't want to talk about that. Tonight's wrestling. Tonight's wrestling weekend. We want to talk about Marvel tonight.
What about my t-shirt?
Oh, Deadpool. Yeah, so we're going to be going through. Anyway, NXT Takeover first. Let's do NXT, shall we? So NXT on tomorrow night. Max card. Obviously, is it the final NXT Takeover with Vince McMahon now getting his hands on it and completely destroying it, releasing wrestlers and God knows what else. So, Oaks, if we want to go through the first match then.
We've got LA Knight versus Cameron Grimes with Ted DiBiase.
Ted DiBiase, yeah, Cameron Grimes' manager, for the $1 million championship. Now, if Grimes loses the match, Ted DiBiase will become a butler for LA Knight, which is something you would not see $1 Million Man doing. We saw Virgil doing it, but not $1 Million Man. So, but yeah, that's that one. Now, Grimes has got to win that one now, surely. LA Knight, they could move LA Knight onto the main roster straight away. There's no issues with that. He could be a top guy. Grimes was obviously turned up with the whole money situation and wanted to, was it why the $1 Million belt in the first place, and so on and so forth. So yeah, we're now going to go on to, well, who do you want? Grimes or LA Knight?
I think I want to go LA Knight because I feel like it would be kind of funny if $1 Million Man has to go. Well, Ted DiBiase, has to go across. Okay,
and then we'll go. Okay, I'll go Grimes to win it, because I think it's about time. Next match,
Walter versus Ilya Dragunov.
Yeah, for the NXT UK Championship match. Now, Walter has been champion for 500 years now, and Dragunov is probably the only person I think that could take the belt off of him. Now, if you watched the match last year, Walter versus Dragunov, then it would be in your top 5 matches of the year, if not the past 5 years. It was a brutal match. If you've seen all the pictures of Dragunov with the slap marks, Walter's got a hell of a slap on him, and Dragunov was lost at that match. But I think Dragunov will beat Walter.
I think it's been a very long build-up. I think really. So I think Dragunov has to win this one.
Dragunov to win the next match.
Carl Gonzalez versus Dakota Kai.
Yeah, friendships no more. Gonzalez then, championship hasn't gone massively to plan. I don't know what's. It hasn't really moved it, but it's the type of woman that Vince McMahon likes. So I reckon Raquel will lose his match to Gonzalez, and she will move to the main roster and be a dominating force in that. And I think they'll keep Dakota Kai on NXT to be the lesser champion, let's say. Would you go Gonzalez or Kai?
I think I'm gonna go with Fury and say Dakota Kai.
Dakota Kai as well. Yeah. Okay then.
We've got Guinness.
Guinness. The Minecraft ball. Next match then is obviously Karrion Kross versus Samoa Joe for the NXT UK Championship. Now, this match could, another one of those matches, it could just be an awesome match. Two very, very powerful wrestlers. Karrion Kross obviously has been on Raw for the last 4 or 5 weeks. He's had feuds with bloody Jeff Hardy and things like that, so I'm not sure what they're doing with him. He hasn't looked that special on Raw. No. That's Vince McMahon just being nasty. And obviously got Samoa Joe, the brilliant Samoa Joe.
Who wears different colour shorts every day.
Yeah, I thought he'd come into NXT because obviously he was injured and he was just going to be an enforcer and he'd just work backstage and just maybe do the odd clutch on somebody and knock him out. But now his first match back in NXT is for the championship. So I think Kross maybe to move up to the main roster, Joe to win this then perhaps, and then they'll potentially, whatever they're doing with NXT, they'll use it to progress NXT of some kind. So I'm going for Joe to win.
Well, I like what you said about Vince about that.
Yep.
About not really liking Karrion Kross.
Yep.
So I think I'm gonna force Karrion Kross to lose. So I think it's gonna be Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe. Okay.
He also did work in the business, so.
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah. Okay. Next match then. 2 out of 3 falls match then. Kyle O'Reilly versus Adam Cole. Adam Cole. Now there's 3 stipulations in this match. There's 2 out of 3 falls, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
First match is a standard match. The second match is a street fight, and the third match is a steel cage match. That could be a whole evening in itself.
Yes, it sure could be.
Now Adam Cole, free agent as of this week,
Mm-hmm.
no contract. So what's happening with him?
The thing is, we might not even see the third match.
No, if it's 2-0, yeah. But knowing these 2, it'll be 1. Maybe 1.
Yeah, it'll be 1-1-1-1.
Yeah,
It'll come to the finale.
Comes to the finale. God, 2 out of 5, I don't know. It's Adam Cole again. Is he being moved to the main roster? Kyle O'Reilly then. I think Adam Cole sort of had the edge mostly over the last few years.
Definitely.
So I don't know, they've been feuding. I'm gonna go Kyle O'Reilly for the win.
Yeah, I'm going to go. It's a hard one. Kyle O'Reilly.
Kyle O'Reilly to win as well. Right, and so that is then the NXT matches for tomorrow night's NXT Takeover.
Yeah.
So now let's move on to something a little bit little. SummerSlam 21.
Wow.
Now, again, I'm going back to last night's thing. I'll start again actually. This card is probably the strongest card that WWE could put out.
5 years ago.
No, as in the current. This is all their pretty much their current best stars.
Yeah.
There isn't. Well, we have them released anyway. So, if you looked at all for the rosters, this would be your top card for all of it. I'm presuming,
Probably.
although the Intercontinental title is not on the line. No, it's not, is it? No, it's Nakamura's not fighting. So, which again really pisses me off that the Intercontinental title is not on the line. It's a waste of bout again. So anyway, let's go for the match card then. Oaks, want to do the first match?
We've got Eva Marie versus Alexa Bliss.
Eva Marie then, I'm not sure what WWE had planned for her.
Nope.
It hasn't really took off.
Nope.
Her and Dewdrop, or what was her name? We can never remember, can we?
But it was Pippa Niven.
Piper Niven then from NXT UK. I don't know why those 2 put together. It was a complete waste of time, I believe.
Yes.
So Eva Marie then versus Bliss. This match is either going to be one of those matches that's going to propel Eva Marie to maybe get a title shot randomly.
Yeah.
Or it's one of those matches that Bliss is just going to do some voodoo shit and stare in her eyes and she'll pass out, and that'll be that. Maybe Dewdrop interfering, because I think either her and Marie have sort of had a bit of a falling out recently anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not really bothered by this match. So I'm going to go for a draw.
A draw?
Yeah.
I'm going to say...
Why do you need a sweet? Where's mine? Oh, great.
I'm going to say... This is going to be won by Voodoo.
Voodoo, something's going to happen. Voodoo.
However,
The Fiend's going to come back and interfere.
However,
Chuck that one in there.
It's not Bliss who's going to win. I reckon Eva Marie...
Eva Marie's got her own voodoo stuff going on. Maybe she's the new Voodoo.
I feel like Lily's going to have something to do with it.
Lily. Well, she's going to walk down, trip up Bliss.
Yeah.
Lily's going to fall off the swing and distract Bliss. And yeah, I think something stupid's going to happen with this match. Obviously, they can't do something too crazy because obviously the fans are back. Obviously, we had a year about fans and what have you. And so they could do all the blackout and the costume changes and stuff during a match.
The thing is, they can't really do Lily walking down the aisle.
on a string.
So you can see people's hands drop it.
Yeah, so a bit funny, a bit weird on that match. So we'll do the next match, Oaks.
Well, wait, back to Eva Marie a second.
Oh, did you say she's going to win?
Oh,
You said Eva Marie. Eva Marie. Okay.
I reckon that match... I forgot what I was going to say.
Oh, brilliant.
Right.
Anyway, next match then. The Raw Tag Team Championship match.
Omos and Styles versus RK Bro.
RK Bro. Oh, good God. He's
For
going
Raw
to choke on his sweet.
Raw Tag Team Championship.
Yeah. This to me is RK Bro going to win this. I think Omos and AJ Styles are going to fall out, and Vince is going to push Omos.
Hold on a second.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Go on then.
I have been on the internet,
How do you know?
and lots of people have said that what you just said is going to be the other way around. Riddle and
Randy Orton?
Orton are going to break up.
No, we can't break that. I think they're one of the weirdest chucked together tag teams
Cheesy tacky.
in history. They are the Daniel Bryan and Kane of that era. They could go to anger management and it wouldn't seem out wrong. Randy Orton, obviously, he's calculated, he's evil, he's brilliant veteran wrestler. Bit boring to watch, but that's what Matt Riddle is, the funny, the character, the charisma, the crazy ass tag team that they could actually they could do. So yeah, that's my theory on that.
But we don't know if Randy Orton's going to be angry.
Randy Orton's
Riddle might be Orton might be angry of Riddle doing all his moves.
Yeah, but I think again that obviously that's the way it works, because they're so wrong. They're so wrong yet so right.
It's like if you're doing a puzzle with two pieces that never fit together but actually fit together.
There you go. Good thing there.
Like, it does not make any sense, but yeah.
That's right. So I'm just following Twitter at the same time, because we're live on Twitter at the same time. So yeah, that was Omos, AJ Styles and RK Bro. Then you're going for? Oh. Can't.
RK Bro.
RK Bro, yeah, we're both going for RK Bro to win this one. I think it will be crazy not to. I think the fans can jump on board with those. So yeah, okay.
Hi, Kerry.
Nice. Oh yeah, hi Kerry, how you doing? We're just going through we've done the NXT takeover predictions already, and we're just going through our SummerSlam so far. Then so far we've gone Bliss, RK Bro, a draw for Bliss match. Right, next match up then is Drew McIntyre versus Jinder Mahal. Now I just want to say that people wanted this match. They didn't want Drew McIntyre to be facing Lashley every week.
Well, he can't actually do it now, can he?
No, because obviously he couldn't anyway. But so yeah.
But it would have just been the same thing over and
over
over
again. So I think this rivalry is a great rivalry. Drew McIntyre versus Jinder Mahal then could be quite a brutal match.
Well,
big guys.
Mahal's ringside can be there.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, Drew McIntyre versus Jinder Mahal. Obviously that it's been a long time to build, and people have been wanting it for a long time. 3-man band back together. If can you see what's his name? Heath Slater.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Slater.
So AEW had CM Punk. WWE are getting Heath Slater. 3-man band are going to play live tonight at the end of the show. I think Drew McIntyre will win this one. I think it'll be a real strong, heavy hitting match. And I can't see Jinder winning, but then maybe that's what the surprise needs. Maybe Jinder to win could be the surprise. Well, just checking my live chat on here again. Yeah. So who are you going for? Did you say Drew?
Well, I've had predictions that. So obviously McIntyre can't face Lashley because obviously the match they had.
Yeah.
So we're gonna make
Jinder win?
No, we're going to make Jinder win.
Yeah.
Then also Lashley win tonight as well.
Yeah.
So that Jinder goes against Lashley. Jinder wins. So then Drew McIntyre can still can challenge for the WWE Championship.
Yeah,
that's what I think they're going to do.
Nice theory, yeah. So Jinder to win this match, Lashley to win his match, Jinder to beat Lashley at what's next?
Saudi Arabia is.
Oh.
That's Saudi Arabia is, I think, it's gonna be Jinder versus Bobby.
All right. Okay.
Then maybe whatever after that is gonna be the big match.
Survivor Series, perhaps. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So let's speak to them. But I'm going for Drew. So Joe Ferry, Drew's gonna win. Right.
Well, obviously, the thing I was just saying, I'm gonna go Jinder, but I do want Drew to win, just so.
Yeah. Claymore Country. Right, so Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks for the Smackdown Women's Championship.
Well, Bianca's been beat up a lot recently.
Bianca, she's on the same match as Vega.
Yeah.
Every week she's on the same. But there isn't many things on there. But there was talk of this match actually being cancelled this week.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Another statement there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You want to read it? You can do.
A bit of fancy
booking here pretty much guaranteed to happen, but I'd love for Triple H to return and hit pedigree and Lashley and Goldberg and make Lashley win, leading to Triple H versus Bobby Lashley.
Well, it wouldn't be a great, but it would be a great match.
That'd be a kick up the ass for Vince McMahon, who's Vince, was it taking over NXT? Triple H like, sod it, I'll take over WWE, and goes back and takes out of it. Nice theory there. Good fantasy booking.
Good
that
idea.
One. Yeah. Yeah, where was we? Yeah, Bianca Belair then. This match was meant to have been rumoured to be cancelled this week.
Yeah.
And then
Bianca.
Bianca would take. Yeah, I'll see that. But I don't know. I reckon Belair's going to come down first. Everyone's expecting Banks, and we're going to get Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch to come down instead of Banks to take the title.
What is she? But the thing is Becky won. What?
She's on Raw when she's the Raw champion, I know, but
Yeah.
obviously can't get involved in that match because there's already 3 women in it. Unless they admit it's a triple threat as well. Banks, Belair, Lynch in a triple threat match.
Oh, wait, Banks, Belair, Becky,
Yeah, 3 Bs.
3 Bs.
Yeah, so
A 3-girl band.
if WWE, I say after last night, I keep going back to the same thing. CM Punk's the thing last night. WWE tonight need to surprise me. The surprises, we're going through them gradually, and we all know. But
Yeah.
say Banks, Lynch to appear in this match. But if not, I think Belair will retain.
I think Lynch has to appear at least by, I would say, Money in the Bank next year. Otherwise, she's not going back.
Kerry, I just hit the attitude adjustment on the like button. Yes, make sure everybody. Yeah.
You do that.
You do that, or Kerry's going to adjust your basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. So make sure you hit that like button. Thanks very much. Yes. Anyway, and so yeah, would you say for Banks and Belair? What are we going for?
Belair.
Belair to retain them.
And Dad,
Yep.
do you know what else we could do an attitude adjustment on?
Go on then.
You.
Oh, brilliant.
I can win that title.
No. It's Lashley's. Anyway, so we got to go for so Banks and Belair, going for Belair to retain unless we get Lynch. Next up then, Sheamus versus Damian Priest for the US Championship. Now, here we go then. Sheamus, Priest.
Wow.
I like Sheamus, but this I was when he won the battle I was happy. I thought, oh yes, the United States Championship's going to go boom, push to the next level. Not really gone anywhere. Damian Priest then again had that big feud with Miz and Morrison and what's his name? The singer? Oh no. Bad Bunny, that's the one. It was sort of it brought Priest in, then he suddenly disappeared again.
Yeah.
Priest though, I never knew Priest was like 40 years old nearly, which surprised me.
He looks so young, doesn't he?
Yeah, and as they come.
I thought he was like 23 or something.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I can see Damian Priest winning this one, definitely. You followed me on Twitter a long time ago. Thanks. No problem at all. Yeah, we try to get on Twitter occasionally. We just try and we're not really bothered by anything, but we just want to. We follow anybody that follows wrestling. We try and just
try and
socialise communicate with. It's always good to speak to people.
See what they think.
Like-minded people who want to talk about wrestling.
Yeah.
If you look at our channel, we're not serious. We're just having a laugh. That's the reason we started this. Bit of father and son bonding time. So yeah, there we go. Back to wrestling. Priest or Sheamus?
Well, Priest.
Priest.
God, I'm mixing up my worms tonight.
You're getting your worms mixed up, yeah.
I think Priest.
Yeah.
Will win because he's had a big build up.
Yeah. Okay. So Priest to win. I can see Priest win. If any belts are going to change hands tonight, it'd be this belt.
Yeah, I think it would be.
Yeah.
So looking at the list is probably Damian Priest is one of he's probably one of the best wrestlers on this list.
Is he?
Well,
I don't really like him that much.
and well, he hasn't got a great character. Well, you know, like that sort of thing.
Yeah.
However, his actual fighting skill is quite good.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these people are quite old and have been brought back for absolutely no reason.
Yeah. Okay.
No offence to those people.
Okay. Right. Let's go on to the.
Move on.
Let's move on before he insults anybody else. So Nikki Ash versus Charlotte versus Ripley for the Raw Women's Championship.
Ooh.
Is Flair gonna? If Flair wins, does she become more bouts title reigns than her dad? Is that right?
I think she ties, isn't she?
Is she tied with him now? 16 or 17 then for Flair? This would make her 17 or 18. I don't know. It's been so many times.
She's won all women belts, isn't she?
Yes. So
yes.
I think Nikki's going to retain this one. I think it's going to be all Charlotte Ripley. They're going to attack each other no end, and Nikki Ash is going to fly over the ring and pin him. Just like a sneak win. The roll-up pin is going to end this match.
You've literally taken everything I was about to say.
Moving on.
I'm going back to NXT in your house.
When Io... In my house?
No.
Oh.
Right. Where Io Shirai jumped off the top rope when Charlotte was doing the figure 8.
Yeah.
When Io Shirai jumped off the top rope and won the belt. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, quite possibly. That's not a bad shout. So, Nikki Ash to retain then?
Yeah.
You think you retain? Okay, let's move on to probably the match of the night, I reckon.
Edge versus Seth freaking Rollins.
Yeah, so 7 years in the making in this one. They've had history. They've had... If you watched Smackdown last night, then you'll see that Edge went back to his Brood days, and Seth Rollins was absolutely covered in like blood, sat in the middle of the ring. It was just all everywhere, like blood, like chocolate actually, or poo.
God!
So Edge then went back old school, and it was good. It was actually really good storytelling. Seth Rollins is obviously a great wrestler, and Edge. And then Edge is just brilliant anyway.
Edge is Edge.
Edge is Edge. That's it. Pretty much sums him up. Now, if Edge, I'm presuming this will be the #1 contenders match. Yeah. So we could, depending on the other match we're going to be talking about in a minute, we could get.
Because this could be the same position as WWE talk about. So someone's going to win against a champion, but then is going to lose to someone else, you know? Yeah. So it might be like that, like I said again.
So what's cope with there? Now that if Reigns loses, the Leave the Beast stipulation has been added to the match, I'm Team Reigns. Ooh. And the rated R Superstar! Yes, indeed, yes. Edge then. I think if Edge wins, will he face Cena? Will he face Reigns again? That'd be interesting. But if Rollins wins, Rollins could take on either Reigns or Cena.
Yeah. Because they've all beaten each other, seems like, really.
Yeah, I think Rollins has the edge over Reigns. Check that one in there. So yeah, I think.
I don't think Reigns is.
I reckon Rollins is going to win. Rollins for a shock win over Edge. Gonna check that one out there now.
The thing is, it seems like Edge, if he loses this, he's probably like deleted from the business. Because when's the last time he won? Yeah. So I think they're going to boost Seth, but straight after this, Edge needs to win just to redeem himself.
Edge needs something, doesn't he?
Yeah, right. So I'm going to go Seth. That'll be good for the storyline, but Edge needs to win after.
Edge needs to win more. Okay. Usos versus Mysterios then. Smackdown Tag Team Championship. Edge, this is unusual. I've never seen the Usos versus Mysterios apart from the last 8 weeks.
Doing 8 years?
Is that on the kickoff show? Is that the kickoff show match? Usos versus Mysterios?
Perhaps.
I'm not really bothered by this one. So who's going to win then? Usos or Mysterios? 1, 2, 3, say it. Usos. Oh,
Mysterios.
Okay.
But
here we go.
Once again, I've been on the internet and I've heard rumours that Dominic and Ray are going to break up.
Oh really? Yeah. Okay. See that happening. Yeah. I know it was like 2 weeks ago, but I'm so happy Shinsuke Nakamura is in the contract. Yeah. Hopefully Nakamura, as I keep saying on most videos that we do, needs to bring that Intercontinental title up. Again, I'm so annoyed it's not on the card tonight.
Because if you go like 5 back years...
5 back years? Who are we? 5 back years!
If you go 5 years back, sort of thing, the Intercontinental Champion... Well, actually...
Longer than 5 years.
If we go back to like
1992, SummerSlam, went live at Wembley. Who was Intercontinental Champion? I can't remember off the top of my head.
You watched it live?
I was 8. I was probably your age, 9, 10-ish. Back in, it's all black and white in them days.
Back then...
Oh, during the war, yeah.
There was... The Intercontinental Championship...
Was the second bout.
Was one of the main belts. Not just because there was only 2 belts, but it was obviously like... It was some people better than the WWE Championship. That's what we need. Everyone is going for the main belts. Oh my God! You broke the table. Again, the Intercontinental isn't. It's not on the card tonight, which just say annoys me.
Where was we? Usos, Mysterios. You said Mysterios. I said Usos.
But Mysterios could break up.
Okay, right. Now we're moving on to Lashley versus some Goldberg. I don't know where this match is going. This is
the WWE Championship.
For WS, it's the WWE Championship. Now this is either going to be a 5-second screaming match, as in we're going to have Spear versus. Goldberg is not going to jackhammer Bobby Lashley. You couldn't pick up Strowman, couldn't pick up the Fiend, nearly killed the Undertaker. There's no way he's going to pick up a 200-pound Bobby Lashley and do a jackhammer. I think.
And if he wants to break Lashley's neck, it's
yeah.
Mike.
So it's nice for Goldberg. I don't mind Goldberg, but Goldberg has got a contract which says he has 2 more matches after SummerSlam, guaranteed. So is he going to win this match? Drew McIntyre beat him, didn't he? Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know what this match is about. It makes us fill the card up, I suppose. It just stops us from getting McIntyre versus Lashley again. So, Goldberg, yes, to start the chant.
Oh, the only thing I'm a bit worried / confused about I can't read.
Confused about what do they do with Reigns' head of the table gimmick when he loses the title? Yeah, maybe he's the head of the line instead to be a rematch.
He's head of the number one contenders.
Head of nothing. Lashley versus Goldberg. I can't. If Goldberg wins, he obviously completes his thing of becoming WWE champion and Universal champion.
Yes.
Then retires. I don't know. There's only one thing that makes this match for me. Lashley versus Goldberg. You know who's going to come down? Lesnar. Lesnar to come down and
is he going to be good or bad?
Destroys both of them.
Goldberg is the only one that's actually really competed with Lesnar.
Yeah, and everyone's been calling for Lashley versus Lesnar for years and years since they were first in wrestling together, back in 2008, 9-ish, whatever. So yeah, I think that's the only thing that will save this match is a Lesnar return. Will it happen? Not sure. Yep. Thanks for joining, Kerry. Appreciate your messages and comments, and stay safe. So yeah, Lashley Goldberg then, Lesnar interference.
Yeah.
Chucking it in there. Right then, so we now move on to probably the main match of the night. Roman Reigns versus John Cena. I can't read that, can't see it. Oh yeah, I can see it now. For the Universal Championship, and if Reigns will quit WWE if he loses. AEW are ready and waiting for a Roman Reigns loss.
Oh god, I didn't know the stipulations are that bad.
There. So again, this match then, it could all hinge on one person. Again,
I am bursting with words.
Baron Corbin to cash in the Money in the Bank suitcase because he stole it off Big E. Baron Corbin, Mr. No Money, what we've got now, to cash in and then take the title off of both of them. Corbin to be champion in the SummerSlam. Gosh,
the thing is, that means Reigns will still. I wonder if that will mean because if he starts.
If he loses, has he officially lost? If
Reigns loses.
Yeah.
I was saying, how does he cash it in? But it works to.
As another name that could also this match, The Rock.
It's cooking.
It's one of those things. Comes down and helps Cena. They got a bit of heat of rivalry. Not sure that would happen. Obviously, it's family to Roman Reigns. But everyone would love to see Reigns versus Rock at WrestleMania next year. But yes and no, really. It's Rock because who he is. Nothing to do with how a wrestler, because obviously he's a part-time wrestler. He's a movie star. End of the day, he sells tequila, makes movies now, writes books, goes to the gym. He does everything else apart from wrestling. So come in and be a part-time champion would be really annoying, but WWE needs something special.
Well,
go on then, hit us with your words of wisdom.
I need like a little theme tune. But words, okay, right. I am thinking.
Oh God.
That I may have forgotten my words.
And on that bombshell.
Right,
oh,
I've got it. I think I've got it. Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
No, I've completely forgotten.
Go on, Reigns to lose, Reigns to win. What was your ideas? Come on, people waiting, we're live.
Wait, I've got it.
So wrote it
Right, Reigns, right?
Yeah.
Is if he loses, what you said about AEW?
Yeah. He won't go to AEW, but yeah.
He won't anyway. But say if it was a 1% chance he took it, he went to AEW. AEW got way too many wrestlers anyway.
Yeah. And then Kenny Omega comes to WWE. John Moxley comes to WWE. Darby Allin, Sting. No, it's there.
The thing is,
It's all rubbish.
it would win. Some people want to reunite the Shield. However, if Reigns would go over there.
Yeah, no, it's obviously to make us feel like, oh my god, if he actually loses this, because everyone obviously thinking Cena's going to win initially, and now it's like, no, Reigns can't lose, surely.
No.
So there's got to be some sort of weird ending to this one. Maybe this is a Lesnar one.
Maybe it is, maybe it's not.
Lesnar comes back and says, I want Paul Heyman back, and
No.
spears everybody and F5s everybody.
And just hides
Maybe
Paul
we
Heyman.
get a John Cena send-off. Is he going to have like a one final match somewhere?
Just Lesnar.
A goodbye card or something like that.
A goodbye card. Oh, I feel like a little card said goodbye.
Thank you for coming. I think that's again the two main titles then is going to be. I don't think there'll be a clean finish in either match. Something's got to happen. Corbin, Lesnar. Who else is likely to interfere?
I would say the Fiend, but he's not
Fiend.
there.
Well, the Fiend, did he post out some weird picture of a new mask on his Twitter last week? I'd love to think it was him come back to be as a reinvented character. Maybe the whole release thing was a big
Fraud.
big thing to say, oh, he's on, whatever, and he just signed a new contract with less money, perhaps, and that was what they wanted to do. That'd be brilliant. I think if NXT Takeover would have been yesterday, or like pre-Pro SummerSlam, we'd have got a few maybe NXT superstars mix in with these matches, like Karrion Kross coming down and Adam Cole and that sort of thing. But because of it's tomorrow, then that's not the picture. But so that's our predictions then for SummerSlam 2021 and NXT Takeover 36. Comment down below on any of your predictions. If you've got a video of your predictions that you want to share, then chuck them on there in the comments bit, and we'll go and check them out. We got, what's it now? It's 8:30, so we've got a few hours in until kickoff. And
I don't know what that was.
getting his hands ready. Yeah, might even try and get a sleep in.
Maybe.
Beforehand. If not, I'll be on lots of coffee and Red Bull. So yeah.
I didn't know you drank Red Bull.
No, I don't know. So yeah, do you want to finish up the video, mate?
Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. Please sure to check out the rest of our random wrestling and Marvel and whatever else we've got going.
Random wrestling, pop, central.
Yes, we got a real random pop vinyl video tomorrow. We got, how many more to get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, at least 10 more pops to show you tomorrow. No wrestling ones.